Do you ever walk through school and feel like everyone else already has it all figured out? Like somehow everyone has their group, their plans, their confidence, their personality, and you're still trying to figure out where you even actually belong in this equation, which is high school. Okay. Because lately I've realized one of the hardest parts about high school isn't even the schoolwork, it's actually the people. And not in like a dramatic, like, oh my gosh, high school musical kind of way either. I mean like the quiet kind of loneliness, like the kind where you sit near people every day, but like still feel connected, like disconnected somehow. Like the kind where you wonder if everyone else naturally knows how to make friends except you. And then on top of that, social media makes it feel like everybody your age is already becoming successful, confident, attractive, talented, productive, while you're just trying to survive the week. And honestly, I think a lot more people, and I'm saying a lot, feel more behind in life than they actually admit, or like that they would admit to your face. I think high school really puts this pressure on everyone to actually already have their people, quote quote. Like if you don't have a perfect friend group by now, it feels like you missed some important moment, especially when you see giant friend groups in the hallways, people posting sleepovers, group photos, birthday parties, matching personalities online. It creates this feeling that friendship is supposed to like happen instantly, like boom, naturally, but real friendships don't really work like that, such as life. And then like most people are honestly just trying to fit in somewhere. Like, I honestly like half the people that are in those like 20-person friend groups are just trying to fit in. Like they're trying to put themselves in a mold somewhere. Even the people who look super super confident, I am like 110% like assuming are the same. And I think we forget that a lot of school friendships are based on convenience. You sit near someone, you share a class, you see them every day, but it doesn't automatically mean like deep connection. Like, oh my god, this is my new best friend. Like, no, that's not how that works. And sometimes you can be surrounded by people and still feel alone, which is honestly one of the weirdest feelings ever. And I think social media made feeling behind like a universal teenage experience because now we constantly see everyone's highlights 24/7. Somebody starting a business, glowing up, traveling, getting into relationships, becoming popular online, getting perfect grades, finding their dream aesthetic. Meanwhile, you're sitting there trying to remember homework deadlines and wondering, what the hell are you even doing with your life? And the freaky part is that eventually you just like you start to believe everyone else is moving forward except you. But most people only post moments where they look put together, where like that perfect highlight, which doesn't really always reflect reality for majority of normal people. No one posts crying after school, feeling awkward, eating lunch alone, insecurities, losing friendships, feeling confused about the future. So we compare behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. And obviously that's gonna make us feel like absolute shit. Somehow, I guess. I honestly think making friends has gotten way harder. Not because like people are bad, but like I guess some people are bad, but like it's more or less because everyone's like really scared. Scared of rejection, scared of like embarrassment, scared of being seen as weird, scared of being left out, excluded, ABC. So instead of actually like talking to new people, everyone waits for someone else to make the first move, and then no one does. I've noticed a lot of teenagers actually like want deeper friendships, but no one actually knows how to like start anymore. Like for me personally, I feel like everything is really surface level with a lot of like quick small talk, sending reels back and forth. Not really a lot of real connection. And honestly, one genuine friend matters a lot more than trying to impress a group of like 10 people. Because 9 times out of 10, half of them aren't really gonna like you in the first place. And that took me a while to realize. And honestly, I think we grow up thinking popularity equals happiness, but some of the loneliest people are the ones constantly surrounded by others. I feel like another one of the biggest fears I notice people have in high school is like, what if I'm wasting away my teenage years? Because everyone hears the same thing where it's like your parents are like, oh my gosh, being in high school was like the best time of my entire life. Or at least for me, that is. You're supposed to have tons of friends, go out constantly, look amazing, know your future, have confidence, make memories every weekend. And if you don't, it feels like you're doing something wrong. But honestly, like real life usually looks way less cinematic than social media makes it seem. A lot of people spend their teenage years insanely confused. Me too. And then insecure, changing constantly, losing people, rebuilding themselves. And you gotta remember, that's normal. You are literally becoming a person for the first time. You're remembering that you have independence. You're remembering that you can make your own choices. You're even getting to the age where you could potentially get a part-time job. Like, no one knows what they're doing. And even the people who act like they do. I think one thing that actually helps is realizing you do not need to become a completely different person to deserve friendship. You don't need the perfect personality, but oh my gosh, looks, popularity, a huge social life. A lot of genuine friendships happen naturally when you stop trying so hard to seem impressive. And honestly, confidence usually comes after action, not before it. Like sometimes you have to say hi first, join the conversation, text someone first, sit with new people, trying something awkward that you might not actually like adore when you first try it. Even if it feels, uncomfortable, because waiting until you feel confident might take forever. And another thing, your life is not behind. There is no like universal timeline for being confident or finding people or figuring yourself out. Some people peak in high school, some people finally find themselves years later. Life isn't really a race where everyone develops at the exact same speed. Because let's be honest here, that would be really boring if like everyone had like copy and paste exact same life experiences. I think one of the hardest things to accept is that growing up can feel a little bit lonely sometimes, depending on the person. But it can feel lonely sometimes. Not because something's wrong with you, but because everyone's changing at the same time. And honestly, a lot of people you think have it all together probably feel just as confused as you do. Or the better at hiding it. So if you feel behind lately, or struggling to make friends, or feeling like everyone already has their whole life figured out, you're definitely not the only one. Because hashtag me too, and your life is not over because things feel uncertain right now. Some of the best friendships, opportunities, and versions of yourself happen later than you would actually expect. High school is not the final version of your life, it's just one chapter. And honestly, most people are still trying to figure themselves out too. If you relate to any of this, comment your thoughts because I genuinely think more people feel this way than we realize. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to Soft Ambition by Sydney Lemarue.